Hey world, it's Tobo. It is September 6th, 2013, and welcome back to the party. Now before we get things started, welcome to the first Friday show in ever. The schedule has officially changed. Friday is now going to be a thing, as well as Sundays, and the standard Tuesdays will be the normal thing. We're going to be doing the friendship cast on Tuesdays this week with a man by the name of Crazy Kaylee. So that's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. You may notice that this cast is titled Triumph. Here is why. Today, and I mean literally today, it happened. My upload speed quadrupled. I was at literally 0.5 up before, and now I'm at about 2.1. So I am a very happy man. I did some very brief tests before I had to leave. What I wound up doing was I doubled the bitrate on both the visuals and the audio. I bumped it up to 15 frames per second, and I did one other thing as well. I can't remember what it was. And hopefully the ridiculous encoder explosions and frame droppages should be a thing of the past. Hopefully that will not happen anymore. The other thing that is triumphant is Drawnonward and Wodar, who I will be casting tonight, their triumphant return from a very successful PAX. I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but Spy Party wound up being the final game in the Omegathon, which blew my mind. That made me so excited. So that show went great. Drawn and Wodar have returned. They've started streaming again. So I've started casting them again, because they're back and they stream a lot and it's good stuff. So, let's do that! Starting things off, Wodar as the sniper, Drawnonward as the spy. Let us get this show on the road. It's good to cast these folks again because it has been a while. Drawnonward starting things off in fine form with a time ad right off the... Whoa, okay. That was not the smoothest bug I have ever seen, but apparently it wasn't the smoothest bug Wodar's ever seen either because he didn't see it. Oh, man. 1 point for Taboshi. Alright, this is going well. So, we've got the bug done. Starting things off, moving out to the window for another time ad, apparently. Hits the green test on this one, so Drawnonward is going to have all the time in the world, assuming he doesn't keep crashing into people, to get his missions done as he steps in for his first flirt. And as we all know, seduction targets hate Drawnonward. It's a thing that happens. Luckily, he's still not Hylet, so that's alright. Everything's going okay so far. We've got our bug done. And the game starts in 15 seconds. So we're in a fairly good spot here as Drawnonward. Not going for the purloin at this time. We don't particularly want to be in this conversation, so we're not going to be in this conversation anymore. Let's go see if we can get some microfilm shenaniganry on the road. Wodar is looking at a very different spot, so Drawnonward, I don't think is going to be able to pull the microfilm out of this. No, winds up just taking the book away, so let's see what he winds up doing with this. Okay! That was a pretty smooth move. Thing is, little neat things like that don't necessarily get you low-lit on this map just because there's so damn much for the sniper to be looking at. Little pathing things like that are very AI-like don't always get noticed, sadly. So, we have Drawnonward with 3 minutes to go. Blue book in hand, stepping in to see if he can get his first actual flirt in. Because his first one, the seduction target ran away from. Oh god, I did it again. Oh god, okay, he's back. He's back. It's okay. He's just in a much worse position. Drawnonward takes it anyway, so that's alright. How's the stream looking, by the way, everyone? Is everything looking good? Everything looking as it is supposed to? Just want to make sure nothing strange is going on here. Ooh, he picked up a highlight for that, no doubt. I don't know if he's going to get shot when he puts this away, but it's certainly not looking very good here. Does put the book away. He's in very high suspicion, but he is not, in fact, dead. So with 2 minutes left on the clock, he's got 3 and a bit missions to go, I think? Yes, it is, in fact, 5 of 6 is the game type. No inspect is Drawnonward's setup of choice this game. So, 2 minutes to go, 2 and a bit missions to do. Even with all those time adds, well, I guess both of those time adds, he's still a little bit behind schedule here. That's alright. He's going to step in to see if Snaps will cooperate this time around. Snaps, damn it. There we go. There's a flirt, so if we can manage to hit a nice close green on the next one, we'll be able to finish up that flirt in a somewhat reasonable amount of time. The double talk into banana bread is not going to be a particularly good thing here. Got a couple of lowlights out of that. That looks like 2 lowlights total out of that banana bread. We've got 8 people left unlowlit. 4 highlights, 4 normal lights, 1 minute to go, 2 missions to do. He's got his flirt halfway done. And this is where things start getting a little bit stressful. We've called Toby over. We really do need the green test here. We don't get it. This could be really bad. There's the drink grab. He sees that the guest list is gone, takes the shot, and ladies and gentlemen, Wodar goes up 1-0 after the first game. That actually felt like a pretty good game commentary-wise. I'm quite happy with how that went. Also, even with the higher quality, I have not even come close to dropping a frame yet. My connection is solid. My encoder is happy, thus I am happy. As we're about to see if we can step into game number 2, we're going to have Wodar as the spy. Drawnonward is going to be the sniper here on Panopticon once again. Wodar taking off Seduce, interestingly enough. That is more of a time-centric choice. Maybe Wodar, I don't know, I haven't seen him play in a little while, but it's possible that he's been taking a bit too long to get his missions done, so he eliminates the longest mission in the group. I'm not really 100% sure why, but there are various possibilities as he steps into the statues to pick up his... No, you went for the wrong one first! That's so bad! That's so not good! Okay, Snaps stole the other statue, so he's not going to be able to get his... not going to be able to get his inspects done there. Wodar is saying that he always takes it off, takes Seduce off, and I'm always surprised about it. You know, I could see that happening. I don't have the greatest of memory when it comes to these things, so yeah, that's a thing that could happen. So we've got 1 minute gone, 2 inspects done. As Wodar steps into the bookcase to see if he can get this show on the road. Picks up that book, starts transferring that microfilm. We do have the red film in pocket at this point. So that's always a nice feeling when you can get away with those. Microfilm, this and Veranda are the only 2 maps where it's really viable as a standard mission. Usually it's just something you do in a pinch or when you really feel like you can get away with it. But in Panopticon and on Veranda, it can be a really useful mission. Steps into the yellow statue. Not statues, they're all yellow. Yellow bookcase. Now alone in a circle, winds up leaving. That's just... Oh God, oh God. Oh God, oh God. Oh, that That was so smooth. He's actually just totally hidden. I don't think he can actually be seen at all right now. Transfers the microfilm while hiding behind the pillar in the corner of the sections of the map, I guess is what I'd call it. Red microfilm in yellow book. Yellow book goes back right where he found it, and that is transfer microfilm done and done. As he picks up that banana bread, he is in fact Hylett at this point in time, so that's something he's going to have to watch out for as he steps into the statues. See if he can finish up these inspects. So, there's that. Inspects are now done. Goes for the swap as well. Hits the green test. If he didn't hit that green test, he would be infinitely dead right now. He would be the deadest of dead. Ooh, actually the statue. That's a pretty nice maneuver. I quite like that. Sets that statue down. That is a long pending statue. That is a very good situation for Wodar right now. Wodar is telling me that swap was... Ow, God! Swap was accidental. And, yeah. And then, pathing happened, and Wodar died in the face. I don't know how you can die in the face, but Wodar just did it. But Drawnonward was really on to Wodar for quite a while. I think really since... well, when I noticed it was the last trip to statues is when Drawn was really staring down Wodar. I think he wanted to shoot there. He was just waiting for confirmation is what I think was going on. Not 100% on that. But yeah, Drawn got the highlight on Wodar fairly early on and just kept noticing the little things. It's all about the little things this game. Just little bits and pieces that you notice, and it all tends to come together wonderfully for a dead spy. That seems to be generally what happens in this game. It is a little bit sniper biased the way we play it so far. But that's because it's more fun losing as a spy than it is as a sniper. As a sniper, you always feel like you're losing until you win. It's not like that as a spy. As a spy, it's easier to tell really what's going on and how good a position you're in and what you need to do about it. So, looks like we're getting ready to step into the next game here as soon as Drawnonward stops messing with his music. Hopefully this won't take too long. I don't watch any of these. You guys know that. I like being surprised. But this means occasionally I encounter long breaks I didn't expect. This is one of those times. I've run out of things to talk about at the moment. But Wodar is informing me there are some long pauses between games in this set. I'd like to ask how long. Do I actually need to start trying to skip ahead and resyncing, or can I just wait them out? Like, how bad are these pauses? Well, should be alright for this game because we're getting things ready to go. If I know Wodar, he's going to take off inspect. He does in... I'm sorry, not Wodar, Drawnonward. Drawnonward is the spy this time around. Wodar as the sniper. Wodar also saying in chat that pauses shouldn't be too long, that we can't actually wait them out, but that's fine by me. I will talk about things. If I don't have things to talk about, I will find things to talk about, damn it. So, Drawnonward as the spy, Wodar as the sniper. It's 1-1 right now. In both cases, sniper won the game. So, Drawn Onward, going to see if he can pick up the first spy win of the evening. Wodar, trying not to let that happen. Drawnonward not doing a whole lot right off the bat. He's already 45 seconds in. At least I think this map starts at 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's the case. We've come to the 1 minute point in the game. Here comes contacting that double agent. Banana Bread has gone off. Double agent has been contacted. Picking up a few highlights, a few lowlights. We are still normal at this point, which is a good spot to be in as Spy. It's not preferable, but it's generally where you want to be hanging out. Once you get highlight, that's when you have to start worrying. Really wanted to see if he could get that window flirt, but selection target was not quite cooperating. That's alright. It looks like he's looking at the briefcase there, but no. Maybe he's just heading in the bookcase instead. That does look like what he's doing. Some serious pathing issues with the AI being unfriendly and jostling him around, but here, picks up a blue book. Drawnonward likes to hard transfer on this map. He really likes to just walk a book over to the wrong bookcase, but this time, really? Right in front of the laser? Alright, that's okay. You didn't get caught, but that was really dangerous, Drawn. Apparently Drawnonward this time around, deciding to go for the action tests. Blue microfilm in pocket. Double agent contacted. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go left in this game. And we are still normal lit, but we don't have a whole lot done. Picking up our first flirt, and it was not a very good flirt. So, if Drawnonward wants to finish his missions, he's going to have to move quickly. Drawnonward, remember, is notorious for not getting stuff done on this map. I don't know why that is, but it's something he's been having trouble with for a considerable period of time. Might go for a swap here. He does indeed go for a swap here. Didn't hit the green. It was a very dangerous green to go for. He erred on the side of safety and got the white test. Oh god, he can see it. It's right there. Okay, apparently Drawn has survived the day and is highlight at this point, but picks up the red book. Really wants to see if he can slip that microfilm in there, but he's being watched too closely and isn't quite able to do it, and just dies anyways. So, apparently, Wodar decided he was through playing around and picks off Drawnonward before he has a chance to do much of anything, really. He got 2 missions done, and that's it. So, not the best game for our good friend Drawnonward there. Snipers seem to be playing things really well this evening. They're catching on to all the little things the spies are doing and punishing them really well. So, yeah. Even when there's not a whole lot going on, still figuring things out. What else do I want to say here? Drawnonward, as I said, has a habit of playing Panopticon really slowly, and it's bit him on more than one occasion. It's something he really does have to work on this map, I feel. But it's granted it's a strange map, so it's going to take some practice. Here we go, getting ready to step into the next game. I think it doesn't appear things are in fact happening right now. Any 5 of 6 on Panopticon, the standard set at the moment. Drawnonward is Sniper, Wodar is Spy. Assuming what Wodar said in the chat was true, and I'm not crazy, he's probably going to take off Seduce. He does indeed. Apparently that's just a thing he does. So, getting things underway, Wodar waits till he's safely on a pad before taking control. and stepping out into the world to get shit done. Goes to the red bookcase first to see if he can pull out a microfilm from there. He does indeed. Nails the green test on that, which doesn't really matter since Sniper actually never looked over, but it's always nice to hit those green tests just in case Laser swings around at a bad time. You can never be sure. He steps into conversation for that banana bread, does not hit the green test as he would have liked, but does manage to get that banana bread off. Wow, that's some pretty nice reaction time from Drawnonward there. Able to get 2 solid lowlights and not risking any others. He could have gotten quite a few if he was willing to play a little bit more liberally, but he was not. Nails the green purloin. That was very smoothly done. He steps in to the window. He's got 2.5 missions done at the moment. Ooh, that, I don't know how I feel about that. You don't want to... Wait a second. What happens if you take a drink on a pending purloin? I have science to do after this set, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the answer to that question, because that could seriously screw up some snipers. Depending on... Okay, we're hiding again. We're hiding again. Grabbing some microfilm there. Wodar says he's done it before, but he didn't say what happens. What happens, man? You must elaborate. Come on. Come on. What happens? What happens? Does it look like a white purloin? Is that what happens? Okay, we got our transfer done. We've got 3 missions done. The guest list does not disappear if you take a drink on a pending... That is... Oh, God, that is terrifying. That is so powerful. Wodar swaps and runs the hell away before Drawnonward can get a look at that. He just needs 1 more mission. Either bug or inspect. Why did it take me so long to find that word? Either bug or inspect. Minute and 30 seconds to do it. And I'm pretty sure he's Highlit, but I'm not 100% on that. He's not, in fact, Highlit. Holy mackerel, that is amazing. Okay. So, let us have a look here. What we do, looks like we're going to statues to see if we can pick up a couple of inspects. 1 minute to go. We're either going to have to visit statues again, or we're going to have to find a bug on that ambassador. Nice thing is, we are not highlighted at this point. We can just go statue to statue, and that is in fact what he does. So with 35 seconds left on the clock, he picks up his final inspect. Still not even highlight at this point. And ladies and gentlemen, Wodar picks up the first spy win of the evening in fine form. That was very well played by Wodar. I quite like how that turned out. Do I need to close the window because dogs are barking, or is it fine? Before we get to that, I want to talk about this purloin shenaniganry. Apparently, if you green purloin, and then call Toby over and take another drink from him, guest list does not disappear. That doesn't seem like a big deal, but snipers are not used to thinking of the last person who took a drink as a suspect for the purloin. It doesn't happen. Snipers don't think like that, because the way green purloin works is you actually refuse the drink, and then whoever is next person to take a drink will steal the guest list for you. So when you green purloin, let me try to rephrase this. When snipers are trying to camp purloin, they will take the person who took the drink when the purloin happened and everyone who refused a drink previously since the last person took a drink. That is the number of suspects he has. But the last person who took a drink is not usually one of the actual suspects. That's not how that happens. So this could wind up being an incredibly powerful tool of deception and awesomeness that I very much want to use, but probably will never actually hit a green test on my purloins, because I'm really bad at purloins for some reason. But enough of that. Right now, we're ready to step into a game. We've got Drawnonward as the spy. Oh god, trying to bug early and failing is what I should have said, but I guess did say anyways. Wodar on the sniper. Drawnonward really wants to see if he can get that game back that Wodar took from him just now. Wants to pick up a win as the spy. Let's see if he can pull it off. He didn't bug there. I thought he was going to, but he didn't. That's fine. No highlight at the moment as he steps into statues. Wow, he actually swapped that. I think that's probably going to get him killed, but I'm not 100% on that. That's kind of bad. Bear in mind that Drawnonward tends to remove Inspect from the possible missions, just as he has done here. So, this means that, well, that means he can't do that mission, damn it. So, being at statues is not as suspicious as it normally would be. He's still got a highlight for it. I don't think Wodar's noticed the swap yet. So that could very much work in Drawnonward's favor. Goes for a flirt. That is like the single worst flirt physically possible. We've got, wow, that's 7 highlights already. And we're only a minute in. As Drawnonward looks like he wants to go for the purloin. Actually doesn't. Just takes a drink instead. Steps away from his conversation. Drawnonward. Once again, remember, Draw has a habit of moving slowly on this map. He does go for the banana bread here, so he has successfully contacted the double agent. Eliminated a fair number of a lot of highlights. Holy mackerel. That was a really bad contact for Drawnonward there. This is going to be a rough game. Nails the green test on the purloin, so that is going to be immensely helpful, but Drawn is in a bit of a bad spot here. 2 minutes to go, and only 2 missions left. But he is so suspicious right now, it's going to be very difficult for him to find a way to pull this off. That needs resyncing. Okay, resync complete. Drawnonward steps in, once again, in a bad position for the flirt here. So, because he's so far away, that is not going to be a very successful flirtation on Drawnonward's part. He's going to need to get closer if he wants that flirt to be effective. Steps into the blue bookcase to put this book away. This could be fatal if Wodar remembers. He does, in fact, remember. Wodar, with, I think, 3 straight games here, starting to run away with this just a little bit. Current scoreline is 4-1 in favor of Wodar. And Drawnonward having some issues as spy on this map. He's playing a fairly good game as sniper, but as spy, it's just not working for him. Now, bear in mind, he did lose his last game as sniper, but Wodar played that out so well, it was almost impossible for Drawnonward to actually decode that one enough to pull a win out of it. I'm not saying he couldn't have done it, Just saying it would have been really damn hard. So, after 5 games, Wodar is up by 3. Because I'm used to the way Drawnonward plays sets, I can assume we're going to play 5 more on Panopticon, and then move on to the balcony. Wodar is choosing level right now. It looks like we are indeed going to stay on the Panopticon, any 5 of 6 as is the standard. Wodar once again removing the Seduce. And let's get this show on the road. We've got Wodar as the spy once again. Drawnonward as the sniper. Wodar seeing if he can get a repeat of the last game. Goes for a really early green flirt, and I don't think Drawnonward was really able to see that. He was trying to memorize the statues while that was going on. Picked up a nice green banana bread as well. So he was able to get that done brilliantly. So he's got a mission and a half done with 30 seconds gone. So Wodar is playing this fast and playing this well. Drawnonward does not have Wodar highlight. But there really wasn't a whole lot for Drawnonward to find. That man in the plaid jacket is being really suspicious, so if he gets shot, don't be surprised. There's a bug. So, Wodar playing a good game here, though I think... No, that bug was not because he's behind the pillar. Well done, Wodar. Well done indeed. We have 2 missions done. Red microfilm. Oh, God. Does he know? Does he know? He knows. He knows. He knows. Ladies and gentlemen, he knows. Wodar was trying to hide behind that pillar. Problem is, he missed. Missing is bad. Remember this. This is very important. Missing is bad. This can apply to both spy and sniper. You do not want to miss your shots. You don't want to miss your pads. And in this case, you don't want to miss your hiding places. Just don't miss. It's not a good thing. Drawnonward's turn. See if he can start pulling off this comeback. We've got Wodar on the sniper, trying to make sure that does not happen. Drawnonward, picking up the green swap right off the bat. That is a very, very dangerous play. We'll see if it winds up working out for him. Drawnonward steps in for his banana bread. Probably for a distraction. He's not actually banana breading, interestingly enough. Might do so. Probably will do so when Blondo steps into conversation. Blondo doing some rather odd pathing. I don't think Wodar has noticed the swap yet, so Drawnonward wound up having the swap pay off big for him. Waits till Blondo was in conversation. There goes the banana bread. Drawn is definitely trying to frame Blondo here, while still getting his missions done. Let's see what he can do. He is, in fact, highlight. Blondo is low-lit now at this point, interestingly enough. So, not entirely sure how that happened. Drawn is not in as good a position as I thought he was. This could wind up being very difficult. He has 2 missions done and 3 to go. No flirts yet accomplished. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Drawnonward has been having some problems with his spy game on this map. I don't know what it is, but it seems like almost as if this map is Drawnonward's Achilles heel as far as spying is concerned. It's not just tonight either. He continually has problems on this map. It's usually problems with time management, but this time he's just getting caught out on everything he tries. Wodar really has Drawnonward's number as far as spying is concerned. But Drawnonward is not done yet. Minute and 30 to go. He's really laying low for a while here. He is one of four highlights. Only 5 people yet to unload it at this point in time. This is going to be a very difficult game for Drawnonward to pull out of his hat. Not that either him or his character are wearing a hat, but you know what I mean. So, ladies and gentlemen, Drawnonward. I'm pretty sure he's not going to try for mission wins here. I'm pretty sure he's just going to try lay low, play it cool, hope Drawnonward shoots the wrong person. Sorry, hoping Wodar shoots the wrong person, because Drawnonward doesn't have a gun right now. 20 seconds to go. Very nice AI pathing walking away from that briefcase there. Sadly didn't get him normal lit, but the pathing was very brilliant. We're down to 10 seconds left. It's all Wodar right now. It's all him. If he feels like taking the shot, and it doesn't look like he does. And there's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Drawnonward is just not... I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just bad luck or if he's really... I don't know. But Wodar seems to have had his spy game figured out here on Panopticon. We're 7 games in, and our good friend Drawnonward is down by 3, with Wodar picking up the spy roll. So, Drawnonward is going to have to make some magic happen. We've got 3 more games left on Panopticon if the standard Drawnonward set patterns continue to ring true, I guess is the phrase I was looking for. And yeah, that. I'm noticing I have a new Spy Party player in the chat, which gets me really excited. We do have some serious veterans of the game in chat as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. My chat is the greatest chat of all time. These guys are amazing. Talk to them. They will help you. They like doing stuff like that. Let's get into another game. We've got Wodar as the spy, Drawnonward as the sniper. Takes off, seduce once again in any 5 of 6 Panopticon, and let's see how this goes. So, let's have a look here. Starting things off in a conversation we don't particularly want to be in is usually what the heck was that? I mean, I like the banana split. That made me happy. Got him highlight though, so sadly Drawnonward noticed it. He might be able to wind up catching Wodar out on this one. We'll see how that goes for him. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yep, Wodar did not the time you want to be microfilming, but Drawnonward winds up picking up a game there. I am on to my 2nd glass of water. So, there's that. Alright. So, That was not a particularly good game for Wodar. And Drawnonward is going to see if he can run with this. He's going to see if he can start pulling this out, start turning this into a comeback. He's down by 2 at the moment. We've still got plenty of time to get the ball rolling. Let's see if Drawnonward can pull it off. So, Drawnonward, once again, starting things slow. Picks up a drink. Actually purloins that. I totally wasn't paying attention. I don't know if it was green or not, but yeah, that happened. He got highlight for it as well, so Drawnonward has the mission done, but might not be in the best position because of it. Has that drink, steps into conversation. Not one where there's really anything to do, but that's fine. We want to lay low right now. Laying low is good after that highlight. But knowing Drawnonward, we really don't want to lay low for too long. Very nice bug. Very nice bug indeed. Apparently not nice enough. That is unfortunate. Wodar once again up by 3 as he gets ready to slip on his spy shoes, put on his fedora. Speaking of, you know what? I just decided I'm gonna. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just kind of feel like it. I wonder if I can. Nope, my headphones are too big. Screw the headphones. It's fedora time, damn it. Doesn't look right in this shirt. Wonder if I can. Okay, give you a sec. The game's not starting yet, don't worry. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just kind of feel like it. Quickly to the closet. There. It's fedora and coat time. Just because. Alright. Just in time to get the next game underway as well. We've got Wodar stepping into the spiral for his final game here on Panopticon. Drawnonward as the sniper once again, taking off Seduce here on Panopticon. Any 5 of 6. And let us get this underway. So, starting things out, we are stepping into the statues. Probably only going to be able to get 2 inspects here, so that's not perfect, but certainly not bad. Going for the swap as well. Nails the green test. It could have been pretty bad if he didn't, but able to get that done pretty nicely. So, Wodar here, stepping in to conversation with people. He doesn't no, you're not in range! What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, it's alright. Fake banana bread. Okay, we did it. Alright. I don't know what was going on there, but it wasn't good. I can tell you that much. It's a good thing we were behind that pillar, or that probably would have killed us. So, Wodar has the swap done, has 2 inspects done, has 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. We are not going to purloin. Thank you very much, Toby, but not what we particularly want at this point. We step into statues to finish up that inspection. Drawnonward really looking for that purloin. We have our inspects done as well. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. We're making fairly good time here as we step in to see if we can get that banana bread off without arousing too much suspicion. We are one of 2 highlights at this point, and that will not help. Not only will it not help, it'll actually make us be dead, interestingly enough. So Drawnonward keeps it at a 2-point match. As we get ready to, I believe, step into balcony. Scoreline is 6-4 in favor of Wodar, but we're not done yet. Oh no, we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Spies have been having issues on this map. I'm just going to come right out and say it. The 5 games Drawn played as the sniper, he won 4 of them. And that's where the difference came from. That was the game that made Drawnonward not be winning. But Drawnonward is going to step in to balcony with Wodar on the rifle. And this is one of those maps where, you know how I keep saying Spy Party is about all the little things? Well, it's the littlest things possible on this map. It doesn't get much smaller than this. Every single drink grab, talk animation, sometimes even canceling out of wait animations those are the kind of things that earn you highlights. Those are the kind of things that get you shot, in addition to banana breads and stuff like that. Every time you step out of conversation is some huge suspicion, and every time you try a bug, you tend to just die on this map. Bugging is hard. I'm just throwing that out there. If you're on balcony, don't try bugging too much unless you have a really nice opportunity for it. Mind you, that was a really nice opportunity for it. Wodar just noticed. Okay. This fedora makes me feel awesome, man. So, yeah, I'm actually just going to take my hair out as well, because okay. Yep, that works. That works well. I like that. Meh. Fedora. I feel silly, but I look slick. All right. So, Drawnonward lost his first game on the balcony because of a rather mistimed bug attempt. Wodar is getting ready to step into the spiral to see if he can succeed where Drawnonward has failed. Let's see if he's actually able to pull this off. We've got no purloin, so it is in fact going to be classic balcony. Maybe he'll even try a bug. Who knows? Maybe he'll even get shot for it. So, as we step in, are we really gonna bug here? Are you gonna bug? Are you gonna do it? No, you're not gonna do it. Okay, cool. That makes sense. So, we're in a fairly good position for the flirt here. Not the greatest. Double agent. I mean, get in the conversation, man. Seriously, I want to contact you. Oh, briefcase. That makes sense. Oh, God! No! Damn it. I mean, yes, he won the game. A game was won with that exact maneuver remember last cast? Remember when he did exactly that? Like, even with the not hitting the green test. And then coughing while he left conversation. But then he still got Lolit and tied up the game on the last match because of that. I didn't know whether to laugh my ass off or face desk. It was the greatest thing. Oh, man. Alright, let's get back to some Spy Party, alright? Let's do that. So, what have we got here? We've got Drawnonward, still down by 2, preparing to step in to the spy role here on the balcony. Let's see how this goes. That is a very high-risk, high-reward maneuver, by the way. If you can pull it off, it is frickin' amazing. But if you don't, you just insta-die. Pretty much. Quite a nice flirt by Drawnonward, starting things off. Don't bug, man. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't bug. Do not. Okay, cool. Self-restraint, success. There's a banana bread. Did not hit the green test on that. We are, in fact, highlight. We are 1 of 3 at this point. We need 2 more flirts to get things finished up. Let's see if we're able to do it. Stepping out to the window so we can step back into conversation to see if we can pick up that first flirt. Hello, Ambassador. We do not... Oh, God! Oh, God! Run away! No, it didn't work! Drawnonward, you gotta stop doing this, man. You gotta not... You just don't. No. 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 Damn it. Damn it, Drawn. Damn... Why do you do that? Why? No. Just no. Okay. Drawn's down by 3 again. So, that's a thing. Okay. Okay. Alright. Wodar's turn. Wodar picking up the sniper once again. Drawnonward. Still on the spy. Let's see how this goes. So, once again, nope. Classic balcony is going to be happening, as is the norm. Any 2 of 3, no purloin here on the balcony. We've got Wodar as the spy, Drawnonward picking up the rifle. Wodar looking to widen his lead. Drawnonward looking to narrow it. Let's see what Wodar is able to pull out of his hat. Apparently, he's able to pull a short distance green flirt out of his hat. And then another one. Nope, was not green that time, but he's going to be able to get his flirts done without any problems whatsoever. Probably will pick up a highlight for it. Does not pick up a highlight for it. Isn't that interesting? Alright. So, continuing to hang out on the edge for a little while, steps back in to conversation. One more flirt, and then a contact will finish this up. There's the flirt. We are, in fact, highlit, so banana bread might, in fact, be fatal at this point. This was a terrible position. As we re-entered the conversation, we could have got that flirt from anywhere. That was not where we wanted it. Now we've got 30 seconds left. And we need to find a good banana bread somewhere. We are in high suspicion right now. We are 1 of 3 highlights, but I think we're probably the top. That might just be me projecting. There's the green flirt. What does Drawn do? What does Drawn do? What does he do? He's got to do something. You got to do something, man. Take the No, he didn't take the shot. Wodar comes away with that game. It was certainly tense, but wound up working for him. Now, the only reason Drawn had to not take a shot there was that he may have thought that Wodar actually just didn't take control for a while and used that banana bread to try to goad him into the shot. That was not the case. Drawnonward at this point in time was down by 4. Is down by 4, I mean. It is 9-5, the current scoreline. And Drawnonward not taking control yet, interestingly enough. We don't have many more games left to play. Don't worry, I will. You know what? Let's call it 4 games. Let's call it 4 games left to play. Drawnonward does, in fact, have a chance to tie things up at 9. It's not likely, but it's a chance. Let's see how this goes. Honestly, not looking good so far. We were 1:10 left to go on the balcony. Not a single flirt done yet. Good banana bread, though. Very good banana bread. But Drawnonward, if he wants to pull this out of his hat, he's going to have to find a way to get a bug from somewhere. Or, since he's not actually highlighted at this point, he might be able to just wait it out. It's risky, but it's a chance. 30 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if he's able to do this. Re-enters conversation. There's the bug! Oh my god, that was a nice bug. Apparently it wasn't quite nice enough. And we don't need that scoreboard anymore because Wodar has won this set. We've got 3 games left to play. 10-5 is the current scoreline. That almost did it. That almost did it. It was so close. Just wasn't quite there. And Drawnonward. There's been a joke going on between me and him that he pays me to make him look good. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but let's just say I've lost a little bit of income here. So, we've got any 2 of 3 here on balcony once again. Wodar on the spy. Drawnonward on the sniper. That is a nice spot for our seduction target there, as we wind up banana breading instead, but that's fine. Talking again for that flirt, but that shouldn't be too big a deal. We are, in fact, high-lit at this point, grabbing a drink from our good friend Toby there. Oh, God, because I honestly feel like that's something that needs to be fixed. If an AI is on a pad but doing briefcase stuff, it acts like they are not on that pad. Like, if it's a double agent, you can't contact them. If it's the seduction target, you can't flirt with them. I think those are the only 2 it affects, but it's still something that would be nice to have fixed. Wodar is sitting with 40 seconds left on the clock. Picks up his second flirt. He needs... No, apparently it doesn't work like that at CCs. Apparently CCs are fine. But with 20 seconds left on the clock, Wodar is either going to have to find a bug or a really close green flirt. There's the bug. That shouldn't win. Okay, it doesn't, so Drawnonward was able to find that one. It was a pretty nice bug, all things considered. It was a good bug. But when you're in a situation like that, on balcony, good bugs are not the way to go. KCM is saying could have bugged in CC. The reason he didn't do that was because his back was facing the sniper. So, I wanted to turn around and demonstrate, but I'm not going to do that. You would have just seen it. It would have been right there. He was far enough back that a hand would have been visible. It just wouldn't have been a good time. I like the fact that he tried to walk for the bug. That was a good choice, in my opinion. Didn't wind up turning out the way he planned. Now Drawnonward here, as he picks up the spiral, does start things out with a very nice flirt. Not flirt, banana bread. With a very nice banana bread. Hits the green test on that. Apparently it wasn't as nice as I thought, because we've got 4 highlights and 2 lowlights, but that's okay. That is okay. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. That is not an optimal flirt. That is not an optimal flirt at all, but we'll see how this goes. So, 1 minute left on the clock. At least 2 flirts to go. Likely 3. He's probably not going to be able to get that done. He's probably going to have to find a bug somewhere. And as we know, bugs don't tend to work very well on this map. So, we'll see what winds up happening here. Apparently that winds up happening. Sure, we'll go with that. We got 1 more game left to play. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. But, there. Okay. Alright. Water's done. I have successfully watered. Yeah, KCM makes an interesting point. Drawn has tried to bug every game so far on balcony. He's died every time. So, gonna try to pick up his last game here as the sniper. See what he can do to finish this up. Alright. So, Drawnonward, I've noticed, his moving a bit too slowly-ness actually wound up extending past Panopticon this evening. It actually is moving into the balcony set. He's just not having enough time to get his seductions off. Speaking of seductions, that's apparently not happening this game. How did I not notice that? Holy crap, Wodar, you are frickin' crazy. But considering this is our last game, that's fine. This could actually be kind of fun. As we move to hand off this here briefcase. Hello, Toby. Hug time. Thank you. Step back in the conversation. Right now, we are just waiting on... well, never mind. People are leaving conversation. So what I was about to say now no longer makes any sense. 50 seconds left on the clock. Not a single mission done at this point. But when you're in a situation like this, when you have to do at least 1 hardtail guaranteed, you can be forgiven. Nails the green test on the purloin. He really needed that. But will he be able to get a good banana bread off in time? That is the question. Guest list has been taken at this point. We've got 19 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the banana bread. Hits the green test. What does Wodar do? Oh my god, he did it. A very impressive ending to a very enjoyable night. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for remembering about the schedule change. The next show will be on Sunday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then after that, Tuesday, I am casting with Crazy Kaylee. That should be a heck of a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure I'm finished off here. So, until next time, this is Deboshi, signing off. Oh God, let's try, signing off. That was bad.